who is a member of the Board of Governors, of course, who will deliver the charge and have a brief remark. Let's put our hands together for him. A feeling of my youthful days is going through my mind. And what comes to my mind? Small days is still on my mind. Small days were good times. You know that one, right? Now I want to say, school days are still on my mind. School days were such a good time. You saw it all, how happy they were as they reflected and they looked at their school days. Let's give them a big round of applause. President of our PTA, Ms. Shanisa, members of the teacher, members of the faculty, Tagore High School, graduates, class of 2021, parents, special invitees, and students. Let me echo the words of the chairman and say welcome as we pray and wish these youngsters a glorious, challenging, and bright tomorrow. I want to put here is Sabrina. It was Miss Sabrina who approached the board, approached me personally and said, why is class of 2021 forgotten? And we want to apologize. I want to apologize on behalf of the school that not because of the COVID we could have done better, but I'm glad that you guys understand the pressures of school and that you were in the middle of that COVID experience. That's why you didn't even see me in your classroom. I normally would visit and I would have known some faces at least, but I was unable to. However, they asked me to deliver the charge, which I have been delivering for the past 13 years as chairman of the board. And I feel honored and proud whenever I stand before you, because in 1957, I was a student at Tagore. And Tagore provided me with the necessary educational background which served as a springboard for me to climb high up that educational ladder and reach for the stars. Not that I'm blowing my own trumpet, but among the achievements was from Tagore to New York City after teaching there for 21 years. The last 10 years I was a school administrator and I retired as principal acting of a junior high school, Tagore. And Tagore is going to do it for all of you young ones right here. What is a charge? The program has graduation charge. A charge is advice given to a group of people how they can move on with their lives. I normally would talk and not read, but today I want to read a little section that I've written here for you. I want you to believe in your heart that something wonderful is about to happen. Love your life. Believe in your own powers and your own potential and in your own innate goodness. Wake up each morning with the awe of just being alive and discover each day the magnificent, awesome beauty of the world. Explore and embrace life in yourself and in everyone you see each day. Reach within to find your own specialness, and don't be afraid to admit that you are less than perfect, because none of us is perfect. And I want you to remember, as you leave these hallowed halls of Tagore, to always remember that what is required for success is a clear vision of the destination. The journey itself will reveal the means to take you there. Do not allow anything to be an obstacle in your life. And I want you to see everything as a stepping stone to success. Albert Einstein said, in the middle of difficulties lies opportunities. As you step into the future, set the course of your life by these 3 stars: honesty, courage, and unselfishness. And from these will flow a host of other virtues. And to conclude, I would like to quote from the Desiderata. With all its shams, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful and wonderful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. And I want each one of you to understand that for you to reach where you are today, there are a lot of people that helped you along the way. Your parents, your friends, your relatives, your teachers, they all helped you to where you are today. And to let their dreams of you for your future come true, you do not give up. You keep on building from where you have started and you climb to greater heights. So everyone, please stand. I want you to turn around and look at those faces of your parents or guardians, those who have taken care of you. Please turn around and look at them. And I want you to say a big, loud thank you as I count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I want you to say a big, I didn't hear that. I didn't know it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Very nice. Give them a big round of applause. I like that. Now, I will now confer upon you that honor that has been conferred upon me. By the powers vested upon me by the Honorable Minister of Education, it is my privilege and honor to pronounce you as graduates of class of 2021 Tagore Memorial Secondary School. May God continue to bless you on the journey. The educational journey is a tough one. May God continue to bless you along the way. At age 51, I was at Long Island University in New York City, still studying for a master's degree in school administration. And when I saw her with that nice little thing around her shoulder there, I was so fortunate to be the class valedictorian among, not like my kind, among New Yorkers. So, put your hands together for Tagore and your future Tagore. Good luck. Bye. Go out. Rihanna, just remain on stage for us, please. Remain on stage for us. A special award from Dr. Sahadio to Rihanna. She's our third top student at the Memorial Secondary for the 2021 CSEC examinations. Thank you very much, Rihanna. Our second best graduating student
all protocols having been established. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Chairman. On this special day, in this special chapter of your life, I am humbled and extremely honored to have you invited to speak here today. On this day, you will be closing one chapter of your life, and I know some of you did that, 2021. You're already in the workplace. A chapter that is filled with frustration, uncertainty, because of the pandemic and maybe other personal stuff. Some of you even struggle through because of financial constraints. A chapter filled with laughter and tears and the making of great friends and life memories. Graduation is one of those steps that defines a coming of age, the ending of one era of life and moving on to a new stage in which you are the doer and an achiever in the wider world. Many of you, I'm sure, already have started executing your plans, whether it's at the university level, whether it's a teacher's college, or even in the world of works. Whatever it may be, I'm sure that you are the ones that will bring solutions to concerns. You are a generation that will take us to dizzying dimension. Listen, life doesn't usually follow the plans you usually lay out for yourself. You will experience the highs and the lows. You will also experience the difficult and the easy. How you handle both of these times will be defined about determined you are. Every class you would have taken, every lab, every essay you would have written, have all been preparing you to adopt the change and challenges. You are now armed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin my inaugural speech, I would like to invite Ms. Nitin Ryan up on stage. We have a special award for her. I don't know if you've seen recently, but Ms. Nitya has gained first position in her spelling bee in the country, right, Miss? Yes, in the country. So I think that deserves a round of applause.
Once again, this is our top in the country for National Spelling Bee Competition. Give us a big round of applause for Nitin Ryan. Thank you very much. We're very proud of you.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. Graduation is defined by the Cambridge Dictionary as the fact of finishing a degree or other course of study at a university or school, or the ceremony at which you have officially said to have finished. Personally, I see our high school certificate as our academic passports into higher learning, to get into tertiary learning institutions and protect against tough times. The class of 2021 worked tirelessly into achieving what we have today. We lived and wrote exams through a pandemic that wreaked havoc in our normal routine of learning. From going to classes 5 days a week to barely having online classes on Zoom. We went from learning on a chalkboard to watching tutorials on YouTube. It was a major adjustment, which we were not familiar with in these. I distinctly remember us celebrating when we heard the news that we would have 2 weeks off from school to curb the spread of COVID-19. Those 2 weeks extended into months. Months that we spent at home with little to no academic engagements. When school finally reopened, we were in fifth form, desperately trying to catch up on work we've missed since the beginning of fourth form. I'm sure every single one of the graduates sitting here today can relate to stories about sleepless nights, feeling so depressed and anxious because they had so many more topics to cover and studying at all hours and nights and mornings. I'd always get up at 3 and fall back asleep by 3:30. Early morning learning was not my cup of tea. There were times when I'd get up to study and be awoken by the sound of my mother and be awoken by the sound of my door being pushed open by my mom, who was coming to check up on me. She had very, very unfortunate timing. I cannot take the sole credit for my success. I like to thank God first and foremost, my parents for pulling me back on track when I was procrastinating, taking me to lessons every day and so much more. My grandparents, my aunt who provided lots of advice even though she was far away, my best friends for being my study buddies, and my teachers. These people were my support system and I will remain eternally grateful to them. To the graduating class of 2021, we are resilient. We can accomplish anything we set our minds to. We are fearless. Always remember that. Cheers to us and congratulations to you all. Thank you.